Hello, Heart of Mary. Today we're going to talk about bad news versus nice news. When I was at my worst with anxiety, I was riddled from head to toe. And I didn't know what was happening to me, and I would go through each day just hoping I would wake up tomorrow and it would be gone. I remember being in my bed just rolled up in a ball, clenching. I call these my battle scars because I would clench. I'd clench my teeth, I'd clench my body, my feet, my toes were clenched. And it was such a heavy burden, so heavy I would cry out to God, please make this go away. At the end of every day, I would find myself sitting in front of the TV, curled up in a ball, watching these shows, CSI, Dexter, different shows that for a person with anxiety is such a heavy thing to put in your mind, and probably sipping on coffee that was fully caffeinated, and that was a huge mistake. But this is where the news comes in. So that's another thing. Like, I would be so attracted to the news. I was like a moth that was so attracted to the light and just wanted to just stare and not take my eyes off of it. I reflect back on what was probably the worst part of the news was not just what was going on the TV in the biggest way, but it's also that little stream on the bottom. So more bad news coming along. So you've got this person here telling you something bad. You're reading on the bottom at the same time, one after another, after another, after another bad thing that continued to go on. As I was beginning to get stronger, I found that not only the medication, the therapy, the knee-to-knee spiritual direction that is so important to our soul in this, because when you're in that dark place, it can just really mess with your mind. Well, I found in that place, God brought out the creativity in me. So I let go of the TV. I let go of the news and all those horrible messages that just kept slamming me. And I found myself trying to think up different things to be creative, things that I could do to serve the Lord, and things that were simple. And this came to mind. Nice news. So I got these printed up on Vistaprint, something super easy, and I would find myself maybe in a Chinese restaurant, and I would pull out this little pad and I would write on it, did you know that Jesus Christ is your friend? I would peel it off, go in the bathroom, and stick it on the mirror. Then I'd find myself at work, and I would write on here, you are loved, you are not alone. And I would peel it off and I would stick it on the mirror at my workplace. It was always so fun to walk into the bathroom later on in that day and find that it was gone. My hope was that it was someone who needed that message that day who peeled that off, that it didn't end up in the trash. And I tell you what, it really, really helped my heart. Great thing is with those simple little Post-it notes, I would leave and I would pray for that person. I would pray for those people who saw that message. And I would pray that God would whisper in their hearts and help them to know what that message was, that He truly loved them and He truly is His friend. Friends, I don't need to tell you about the negativity in the world. We are all being bombarded with it with every move that we make, but we do have control in this. We have control on what it is that we put in our heads and what it is that we listen to and what it is that comes out of our mouths. So let's do something more positive in this. Let's turn away from the negative, the horrible news, and let's turn toward the nice news. It's been really fun to see that Fox News has been putting out different really great stories of humanity, and I always comment on them. It's great to hear nice news. The truth is we can be that nice news. So what is it that you can share with a friend today? What is it that's positive that you can bring to a family member that may be life-changing for them? Jesus loves them. Jesus Christ is their friend. Jesus loves you. Jesus Christ is your friend, and that is really nice news. Have a beautiful day. Bye, everyone.